But I think there are just 3 or 4 things that stand out for me in terms of the last 2 days. I think they've been a really busy, intense, information-rich 2 days. I think I've heard the word collaborate, and I've stopped counting how many times. You can only collaborate if everyone else that you need to collaborate with is in the room. When you look particularly at the proposals of NHS England and who's in the room of the National Information Board, it appears the only people in the room are the NHS. So it's very hard to collaborate to deliver the joined-up system that they aspire to. So there is clearly some challenge to be made there to make collaboration meaningful, and that means having the right people in the room in the first place. And then the point about tech not being about care, but being about life. And we had Bailey Abbott very ably demonstrating that through dance, through song, and through her story. And I thought that was incredibly moving and powerful, and it shows how and what empowerment really looks like, rather than what we may theorize it to be. And the other point that came in the presentation at the end of yesterday from one of our housing association colleagues, the point that he made, that the future for him was not tech. What tech enables is relationships. And that the future for him was Dennis. And he put a picture up of a member of his staff team who is relating, and indeed because of the tech, has more time to be focused on the relational aspects of what great customer care and great service delivery is all about. So again, it's an enabler of relationships. And then I think the thing that's come out, and Brian O'Connor's challenge to us this morning about how do we avoid the same old loop of never moving forward, and some very good challenge from people like Ali Rogan coming back about the stories from around the country of where, in fact, we're not talking about a future, we're talking about the present when it comes to the way in which technology-enabled care is already making a difference to thousands of people's lives. And therefore, it's about having a clear and compelling narrative, one that is not just put out for a few weeks, a few months, but is pursued religiously and with rigor for a very sustained period of time. One of the messages I'm often told by people involved in campaigning is that you need to have a message which you are so bored of giving that by the time you are so thoroughly bored with giving it out, you might just have got that message across. So getting the message across in volume over time and being clear what that message is, and collaboration within this sector really does mean working out what that narrative is and then making sure that you all stick to it. So those are some of the things that I take away from this event. I hope you take away many valuable conversations, many new network opportunities, and many lessons from these 2 days. I hope you have very safe journeys back to wherever you are going. And finally, I'm going to hand over to Alyson, the Chief Executive of the TSA, to say the very last few words. But thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to chair your conference.
Well, there's still a few of us here in the room, but it's been a fantastic conference for me and the team and the board of TSA, and I really would like to thank you all for your contribution. On day one, we set a challenge for you all to get involved in the debates and shaping the future evolution of TECs. And you've certainly done that, and we've got a wealth of information now to go away and pull together. And like Paul said, we put a video together capturing all of that learning that we've had from the past 2 days. I'd like to personally thank Paul for his absolutely fantastic contribution to this conference, not just for the last 2 days, but his contribution into the leading up to and developing the agenda for the conference. I would like to thank the crew who've been fantastic, and more importantly, my team, not only for today, but for the months and months in the preparation for getting this event, not the content, but actually making it such a professional, successful event for you all. I would just like to, and I haven't got could you go on to the next slide, please? Can you click through, please? I haven't got technology, and I've got no technology on the stage. So, we started at the beginning of the conference with entrepreneurship. Now, we talk about entrepreneurships, but no better than Richard Branson. And he says if your dreams don't scare you, then they're really too small. We sat on the stage from Dallas 4 years ago. I went to the Dallas process and I was scared. I was told to go into Imaginarium, working in a public sector organisation, and I was actually scared and put out of my comfort zone, like everybody else probably on this stage today. What I want you to take from this is, if we're going to be true entrepreneurs, it's okay to be scared, but please be bold, please be brave, and we're never, ever going to deliver this vision that TSA has. You know what? If we want to see the evolution of TECs, let's all start coming out of our comfort zone and going back to the workplace and delivering some of the things that we've achieved in conference today. If you're not members of TSA, come and partner with us. But all our members, I wish you a safe journey home and a fantastic end of the year, and let's look forward to 2016. Thank you.